hello YouTubers, hello the followers, subscribers, my valuable subscribers, people who subscribe to this channel. You are watching my booster motivation. And I thank all the visitors that come for the first time. If it's your case, well, I want you to do one thing right now. I want you to subscribe because you don't know what you're missing when you are not a subscribers from my booster motivation. What is my booster motivation? My booster motivation is the only YouTube channel in the world that provide free live training session on a daily basis. We put online on YouTube every single day some live training session, in which session you will find insight, knowledge, information, okay, wisdom, things that can change your life for better and good. Because we in my booster motivation team, our goal is to work with your mind to free your soul and make you become rich along the way. So it's always a pleasure, and every day, whatever I am doing, I find a time to move from one place to another place because for business purpose, and I like driving instead of taking the train. So when I move from one place to another place, and I don't like being driving by a driver or a chauffeur, I like drive myself. So between this commute time, most of the time in the past, I used to take this time for myself, educate myself by listening to some audio book and things like that, listen to some songs to relax or poetry, some kind of things I like. But I do realize that there is there are out there many people who are suffering with lack of knowledge, with lack of information. They are looking for, they can't afford sometime a good education, or they are looking for some mentor, some people that can empower them, that can give them the knowledge necessary for them to become successful. As in my booster motivation, we are a YouTube channel specialized in motivation, and we have hundreds of videos to empower people, to give people the boost they need to stay motivated to accomplish many good things in their life. As I'm driving, I create a segment inside my booster motivation that I call Road Trip Entrepreneur Mindset. When I'm on the road, I use this time to do live training session. And I do live training session as well on studio when I'm inside my studio. But on the road, I provide these live training session to people that you to become successful, because I use my time to empower you, to educate you. I welcome you if you come for the first time. For the subscribers, people that know at this time I will be online, and at night I will be online. You are here every day. You are subscribers. You got a lot of good things in your hand to study, to follow, to become successful. For for the new viewers, if you stop randomly in this channel by searching on YouTube or on Google, you did not do that by mistake. It is a sign that change is on your way. It is a sign that success is looking for you. So opportunity always looking for people that are smart enough to jump on the opportunity when it appears to them. So that's why you have to subscribe right now. So without wasting your time and my time, because I know your time is precious, we're gonna spend at least 1 hour, 55 minutes to 1 hour together. And I got to give you the subject really quickly that you can prepare yourself. If you are in a comfortable place, okay, and I would suggest that you take a pen or a paper that you can take some notes, because many things I will say here, you will have to digest them, okay, along the way. That's why you should have some notes to do not forget. So the subject for today: learn how to train your brain effectively and quickly. Learn how to train your brain effectively and quickly. And this live training session, we have 5 keywords, 6 keywords that you should pay attention to them. One is learn, the second one is are, the third one is train, the fourth one is brand, the fifth one is effectively, and the sixth one is quickly. So in this live training session, we will focus our attention to the 6 points and the subject. Okay, the process of learning, or how you will learn. Okay, and the learning process will train your brain. Train in your brain is the part of your body that you want to train, and you want to do that effectively. That's in a way that will bring you the result that you're looking for, and you want to do that in a lapse of time that is reasonable, because you can't wait anymore to become successful. You want success to come, you want success to pop up in your life as soon as possible. That's why. So you are free to make some comments in the chat room, because my booster motivation is like that. You have to participate, you have to interact with us, because all the subject I bring in the live training session are questions from followers that ask us to bring some light for them about some questions that pop up in the mind, and they want to resolve certain problem in their life. So we start right now. What is the brain? According to my favorite dictionary, Merriam-Webster, the brain is the portion of the vertebral central nervous system enclosed in the skull and continue with a spinal cord to the foramen magnum that is compressed of neurons and supporting a multitude structure that integrate sensory information from inside and outside the body, and controlling automatic function such as your heart breathing and respiration, and coordination directly a correlated motor response and the process of learning. This is one of the best definition for the brain. Understand that the brain is a part of your body. Okay, it is a vertebral part. Okay, is a small part in your body that's located in your skull, right? And this little part of your body is connected to your spine, to a cord that transfer information in your entire body by sensory. Not only it's controlling information, sending information from your body by sensory inside your body, actually it's controlling and transferring information outside of your body at the same way by sensory. So this is the function of your brain. But your brain do more than that. Your brain controlling your heart breathing, your respiratory system. So you gotta understand, inside your brain, you got a controlling system of information. So I hope you understand that this is the biologic function of your brain. Okay, this is the sensory function of your brain. Now we will talk to the cognitive part of your brain, the part that I want you to pay attention to it, because that's where the success is located. That's the type of thing that you can work on them to train your brain, effectively, that your brain can bring you success quickly into your life. So pay attention to what I'm saying in this live training session on my booster motivation, because I can pass you keys information that can change your life for better or good. If you want to become successful, you need to work on yourself. You need to change yourself. You need to change certain behavior. You need to do things in a certain way to obtain a certain result, a certain outcome that you are looking for. So you understand that your brain is located is a is a is a vertebral part of your body, okay, that located inside your skull, the skull of your head, and this brain is connect with a long cord that go all the way to your spinal and send and link to all part of your body by some neurons, which is some line of communication that receive electricity by sensory inside your body and outside your body. So that's mean inside your body you got the electric signal from the neurons. Outside your body you got the electric signal that come to the neurons by wireless system. That's mean no veins that connect them to the brain, but your brain still receive by sensation, okay, sensory system by breathing, heart breathing, uh, uh, by breathing and by your heart rhythming. So, and all these signal, okay, by smelling, by touching, by testing, send information from outside to your body to your brain. So this is very, very, very efficient that you understand the function of your brain to understand or to train your brain. Before I go to the training part of your brain, let me tell you, let me bring a quote for you. Carl Sagan says, quote, "The brain is a little like a muscle. When it used, we feel very good, understanding, and joyous." So your brain is like a muscle. When you use it, you feel very good and you understand better and you receive joy by doing that. So if you don't use your brain effectively, you miss you don't know what you're missing. You miss a lot. You miss joy, okay? You miss understanding, and when you don't have joy and understanding, you can't find love, you can't find peace, you can find love, you can find peace, you can find harmony into your life. Your life become very stressful. This is what you find when you don't use your brain. When you don't use your brain, you find stress, you find distress, you find anxiety, you find depression, okay? You find these type of things, negative things that pop up in your life because you don't use your brain as a muscle. And when you use your brain, you feel good, understanding, and you feel joy. You joyous. Okay? So to when you feel good, that's mean you are in a perfect vibration to the universe, and you will receive information because you are on a stage of understanding. That means you are on a stage of reception from signal to the universe that will change your life. And when you understand this concept, you will find some knowledge, some enlightenment that will make you feel joyful, that will make you feel happy. And this is where love is. You don't find love to be happy. You gotta be happy first, and you will find love. You will not find joy. You will not find success if you're not happy. You gotta be happy first in what you're doing. That's where success will come in. If you stress yourself and looking for success, you most likely will end up with chaos. Okay, understand that. So I will give you the cue, okay, to train your brain effectively that you can have result quick Very powerful subject, and I hope that you follow me. Remember, I tell you, my Booster Motivation is the only YouTube channel in the world that provides free live training sessions and give you all that for free. That's why I urge you to subscribe and share the videos from my Booster Motivation YouTube channel to your friends over the internet on all social media platforms. We choose YouTube because YouTube is the best platform to perform your talent and to touch the most of people in the world. But you can share the link of this video to any other social media that can bring people to this channel, because we need more people to know what they are looking for, and we need more people to find success. Success, your beautiful word that I like, and a beautiful word that I believe you like too. Success can be yours if you learn how to train your brain. So here it is. Let's go. The first thing you have to do, you need just 20 minutes early in the morning when you wake up to do cognitive activities. Okay, what's that mean? You need 20 minutes when you wake up before you talk to anybody. Okay, you need 20 minutes daily, okay, to do some cognitive activity. That means you think. All right, you free your mind from everything. You just think. Okay, you take 20 minutes, you concentrate yourself in a place, and you just let your brain flow. You think. This exercise, okay, what is doing, by the time your body was sleeping, okay, your brain never sleep, but your brain has like low frequency. So your brain was in hibernation. Okay, your brain was okay. When you working, you doing things on a daily basis. You see, you heard, you do things, or you interact with people, and there are things that happen in front of you. You didn't see them by your eyes, but your sensors, okay, the sensory part of your body from your neurons, the sensor you get in your body by your common sense, cap this information. So when you sleep, actually, what your brain did, your brain, and when you are awake, you're doing many things. What you aware, your brain showed them to you as information. But some other stuff in front of you, but you were focused on other stuff. You didn't pay attention to them. So your brain capped this information and enclosed them in different code that they're not pop up into your view to distress you or to distract you from what you're doing, but your brain still record them. So when you go to sleep, so this information was encoding in a different format that to do not distract you. Now your brain will take them out. Okay, your brain will decode these information and throw them out in a different and throw them out for you, that you can have this information, because you're learning consciously and unconsciously. So what happened when you sleep, all this information was decoding in a speed way, because your brainwave was low, and your mind now has the ability to function more quickly than when you are in full activity. So what happened, your brain throw out all this information, and when you wake up, depend of the level of activity you've been doing in the previous day, when you wake up, you might feel sometimes a kind of headache. So this part of your head you might feel a little pain. This little pain is the volume of information that your brain was processing during the night, okay, during your sleeping time. This process of information actually was warming or heat up your brain, heat up the biological part of your brain. That's why when you wake up, okay, this hot blood circulate into your veins, into your neurons, make you feel a little headache. That's why you need 20 minutes. 20 minutes before you talk to anybody, okay, before you even go to brush your teeth, you sit in a place and you relax. Okay, these 20 minutes of cognitive activity. By the time you're doing that, you free your mind and you don't think about anything. You just think about yourself. You just think about nothing. Okay, the emptiness of the brain. Now, what you do, you use just these 20 minutes, just reset your brain. Okay, reset your brain for the new day. That means you clear your brain voluntarily, that your brain is reset for the day to attract new stuff. Now, after this 20 minutes of emptiness to your brain, okay, what you do a memory recall. Memory recall exercise is the second part, the second exercise you will do during the day. After these 20 minutes, you're gonna take 10 minutes to do memory recall. Recall what did you do the previous day, what you plan to do for today, and what you plan to do for next day. So if you got a journal, as if you follow my booster motivation, you know that you must have a journal and you must have some goal list. So you go open your journal and you do some recall memory, and then you after you do what is scheduled for the day, you try to recall some conversation, okay, some interaction you had previously with other people, and you try to recall what did they tell you, what did you answer them. If you answer them wrongly, you might, when you come in the morning, in front of them, say them, I'm sorry, yesterday you talked to me, I didn't pay attention to you, so I was a little bit distracted. I'm sorry, could you talk to me with that? Or if you had a bad interaction with them, you tell them, I'm sorry, yesterday we had a bad interaction, so when I sleep on it, I see I was wrong, so that's why I apologize. So those recall of memory make you start your day in a beautiful tone, in a beautiful tone. Okay. Now you finish with this 30-minute exercise, 20 minutes empty your brain, 10 minutes to do recall memory from the previous day and the list of the things that you got to do for the day for the next day. So you recall your memory, you remind everything. So now you're good. You do whatever you have to do, brush your teeth, take a shower, do your thing, and go to manage your business. So when you go to manage your business, you gotta go you gotta do you have to do. So you have to use cognition, okay, or you have to do a cognitive technique of problem solving. When you are in your workplace, in your business, in the place where you have to perform your talent or you have to work, you're gonna use cognitive technique to do problem solving. When you face a problem in your daily work, the first thing you have to do is use your brain to solve your problem, not your emotion, not get mad, not get frustrated. So step back from the problem and think. Most likely, you can put your hands like that, or you put your hands like that. That's mean you use if you're doing a technical job that is manual, that the job you're doing is a tactile job. You have to touch what you're doing, okay, what you're crafting, okay, where the problem is. So if it's tactile, okay, if it's something manual, okay, you put your hand here and you start thinking, or you put your hand in your head, or touch your hair, or touch here, and you start thinking. So that's mean you transfer the sensory of the object, okay, of the product that you are working on it that give you problem. You transfer the sensory information into your brain that your brain can process the information quickly. That's when you make a direct call, okay, a speed call to your brain to try to find the problem. So you solve any problem you get, you must use your brain to solve the problem instead of your feeling, okay? Instead of your emotion feeling that, oh my God, this is so bad, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No, if you do that, you're not going to solve the problem. You gotta step back, think about the problem, and use your cognitive sensors to solve the problem. That's why you activate your neurons. Or you do that, you start asking questions. I believe I did the good thing. What did not working? What did I do wrong? Might be it should be working. Something is missing. What is missing? Let me review what I did. Okay, this is all you use your cognitive sensory ability of problem solving. So that was number 3. And number 4, you got to speed. Number 4, you got to speed a special rezoning. This is what I just tell you. You start asking questions. Yeah, I did this, I did that. I followed the manual, I followed the guide, I followed the guide, I followed the blueprint. What's going on? Okay, okay, something must be happen wrongly. Let me review things. Okay, let me do things. Now you're doing what we call a speed rezoning. You start to rezoning speedily because you already did many things that bring you to the level of this result. This result is not working, but you've been working. Because you've been working and the result that you're looking for is not working yet. So you got to review what you did, okay? What you did doing your work, okay? What you have been doing by working, okay? To solve the problem that stop the product or the service that you're working on that is not working yet because you not find you not find yet the the special adjustment necessary to make it work smoothly and give you the result you're looking for. So now you're doing what we call a speed and spatial reasoning. You're reasoning by reviewing all the things that you've been doing and speed up your mind to process quickly. When you do speed and spatial reasoning, what the information you send to your brain, I know you, I know I'm smart, I know my brain is a infinite source of information that can solve all the problem of the world. That's why I did this thing already. These things are elementary. I did them already. Now, brain, I want you to speed up and give me more information that I need to solve the problem. Okay? Now, when you do that, okay, that your brain is on a process. Now you train your brain to reasoning with you. Your brain have to align himself to your body, to your sensory. Because if your sensory go faster than your brain, it's gonna be a problem. If your brain go faster than your sensory, it's gonna be a problem. They have to harmonize. They have to coordinate the effort to give you the solution you're looking for. So this process of speed reasoning actually create another exercise for your brain. This exercise we calling cross training. Cross training, that's mean you reasoning, you do a speed spatial reasoning to your brain by questioning, by review what you did already, why things are not working. Now you cross training. That's mean you call somebody who working with you, an assistant, a person, a partner, another engineer that working to you with this project, another person that you know is not working on this project with you, but you know that person is intellect is sensitive, or his intellect is vibrate, and the same feeling with and the same line and the same feeling with what you're looking for. You know somebody that makes some study about the field, the thing that you are working on it. You know some university, some scientists that publish some materials already in the past about the thing or the subject that you are working for. If you don't have an assistant, so you go online, you go in the library, find a book, okay, where somebody talk about a subject like that, or you call your assistant, your people in one of you, people that some people that you think that is a thinker with a good intellect, but is not working on the field you're working. So you call these people, okay, and you say, let me tell you something, man. I've been doing this project, I've been doing this. This is what I did, this is what I did, it's not working. What do you think? Okay, the first thing the person will tell you, if he's not working in the same field with you, you say, man, I don't know. Okay, I don't know that much about that. It's not my field. You say, yeah, I know, but you got to tell the person, I know it's not your field, but I need an external view. I need a critic advice from an external people with this field. When you say that to that person will do a speed special, a, a cognitive activity of rezoning what you do. And that person will have an external view about your project, and that person will start asking you why you put this, why you put that. I believe this is better like that. What do you think? That person will give you some opinion. Now you cross-train your brain. Now you expose your brain to other brains, okay, from other people. Now you got a better view about the situation. You got a better understanding about the situation because you cross-train your brain, because you do cross-examination with your brain from other brain. And then you might find a solution from other brains, or you might find a solution from other books, from other researchers that already work on this project. When you do a cross-train with your brain, that allow you to borrow ideas from other people's brain, that allow you to copy what missing, the file that missing, the update that is missing from your brain, or the patch up, okay, the patch up update you need to put in your brain because you're not being exposed to certain level of information that somebody else have been exposed to, another level of information that you didn't have. By communicate with that person, by interact with that person, by cross-train your brain with his brain or her brain, you actually, okay, decode the bugs that blocking you to solve your problem. Okay, this is the cross training process of your brain training activity that I recommend you to do. So the sixth one is go against the clock. Okay, go against the clock is important. It's important that you understand, okay, time and space is irrelevant. Okay, time and space is irrelevant. Okay, if you understand Albert Einstein, the theory of relativity that explain you, this is pretty clear. Time and space is irrelevant. It depends of the pace and the scope of activity that you're doing. So if you are working on train your brain, you gotta you gotta go against the clock. You gotta try to break up with the time lapse activity, with the time clock uh, activity that puts you under pressure to doing stuff. So what you do, you gotta train your brain to think faster and better. That's when if you gotta work on a project, they give you 90 days to do the project. Okay, speed up your brain to deliver this project in 30 days if you can, in 45 days if you can, in 60 days you can. Actually, you can. Okay, try to use 2/3 of the time lapse they give you to make the project faster than the expectation. Why you do that? Because more speed up, more speed you put, more speed up, more speed you put in your process of thinking. It's the speed up process of acting you will have as a result. So go against the clock to make your brain work faster. Anything you have to do, try to do it faster this time than the previous time. Try to do it better and faster. Better and faster. Better and faster is the way you go against the clock. Okay? Now, remember, you do all these activities and on a daily basis, and when you finish, you might finish to work, you go home. So your brain has experienced certain tension because you make your brain work fast against the clock, activity, cognitive activity, cross training exercise, things like that. Now you need to change the frequency of your brain that your brain can give you new signals. So if you want your brain to help you innovate, bring new signals, you learn new games. Yep, yep. You learn new games because your games is a kind of recreational for your brain. It's a kind of entertainment for your brain. So you learn new games. And if you want to become really effective in using your brain, one of the games that I recommend you is go buy a puzzle and try to make it as fast as you can. Or you can use a Cubics. Okay, try to solve this problem. So do game like that. If you don't want to go to electronic games or games on your phone, okay, you need at least 30 minutes to relax by doing a game. If you don't like this type of game, you do scribbles, things like that. Okay, you play checkers, you play chess. So you do put in your week, okay, in your week, couple hours to play new games. Or if you got kids, ask them about what happened, new games, new cartoons. Take some 30 minutes with them to learn from them. Let them teach you new games. The games they are playing. Say, oh, I see you play this game. Oh, it's work. Show me. Play some 30 minutes with them to learn. Because that open, anytime you do that, your neuron cortex, okay, actually writing new codes. Your brain actually executing a task request, okay, from the algorithm, of your mind, or from the algorithm of your everyday activity, daily basis activity, and you have to bring new line of code all the time because you don't want your brain to get bogged and stuck at a level and you not functioning good. That's why you have to learn new game to bring new code in your brain, okay, new layers of information that make stretch your brain to learn new program. So actually, the eighth exercise I will recommend you is choose a program. You have to choose a program to learn. Okay, there is always a program to learn. Okay, you have to learn a new program all the time. That can be any type of program. Okay, you can actually in 2021. Okay, after the pandemic. Okay, most of the traditional program that been exist already are available online. So you can download a training course. Okay, to learn on a DVD program and an audiobook you put on your car. Try to learn a new program all the time. If you don't have that, if you have Netflix or if you're watching things online, Hulu, things like that, okay, or you can go to Curiosity Mind, okay, you can go to Gaia, different streaming program that purpose documentary. Actually, documentary, National Geographic have their own streaming program as well. So you can learn new program. So watch a documentary, watch something that is educational for yourself, and that bring you scientific or scientific information. Actually, if you can learn a scientific program, it will be very, very beneficial for yourself. So be be aware to learn new programs. Okay, new programs all the time. Okay, people that learn new programs all the time will excel in any other field, and by that is different from the primary base of educational training. Let me give you an example. You got Elon Musk create SpaceX. Elon Musk is not an astronaut. Actually, Elon Musk okay, create a rocket, space rocket for NASA, which is a specialized agency in spacecraft and space program and stuff. But Elon Musk never stopped himself from what NASA already published to have a better understanding of space rocket work. And because of that, because he got an external view that the engineer and NASA didn't have, he is allow him to create a rocket that can take off from the ground and come back at the same point where the rocket has take off, and the same way as a drone that you use now can do that. So try to learn new program. Scientific program is the ninth training you have to do with your learn something scientific. Okay, that is the 9 exercise you will do. The 10th exercise is benefit program. Try to learn some benefit program. Any program that can bring you benefit is good to learn, because any field and any endeavor you will perform your talent, okay, you got to understand, my friend, you got to understand there is some benefit that you can extract from what you're doing. So you might be a good doctor, you might be a good lawyer, you might be a good say you might be a good tech guy, a good engineer, a good IT, a good mechanic. You are very good in your field, and you provide, okay, premium, excellent, high quality services. But are you benefit from this service? Are you benefit from this service? The only thing you got is a salary. Okay, that's all you got. So if you learn benefit program, if you learn some like sales program, insurance sale, things like that, multi-level marketing things, you don't go there because your primary goal is not to go there to be to job your your primary scientific, your primary professional uh, field, but you go there because you want to learn new program. You want to learn to understand how benefit work, so you can learn from these specific sales force that have specialized people, okay, design the way they can become successful by attracting a lot of benefits in the program. So you go follow this training on a Sunday, on a weekend, at night, you enroll yourself in one of these activities to learn some scientific program and some benefit program. So benefit program is good and important to learn. The next thing I want you to do is make yourself social. Make yourself social is a mental exercise. You interact with an average, you interact with an average 500 people per day if you are an an ex, if you are if you're not an introvert person. If you are an introvert person, it might be different. But if you for the job you're doing, when you work to take the train, people you interact in society every day are enormous. So when you see a person multiple times. You start greeting them, say hello, try to ask them, hey, introduce yourself. Hey, I'm EG. So I'm Andrew, they'll call me EG. I, I see you every day, and I feel embarrassed that and when I see you and I say hi, but I don't know who you are. And that person will introduce themselves to you, and you memorize people name. Bottom line, to be social is memorize people name, the birthday, and the name of the kids and things, the name of the dogs, the pets, etc. So when you do that, when you see the person the next time, say, "Hey Jerry, how you doing, man? How is Mary? Mary is Jerry wife." Because you've been talking with Jerry and a conversation, and he mentioned the conversation, he mentioned the name of his wife all the time. Hey Jerry, how you doing, man? How's your wife? Mary, she's doing fine. And Jerry will pay attention to you because you socialize yourself with them. You become more socialized with people. If you go, if you got a social media page and you see somebody like your post all the time, go on this person page. Okay, learn those people that put all their life on the social media page. Learn about their life and what they're doing. Next time they make a comment to you, say, hey, Robert, I'm glad you made the comment under my page. I'm very, 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 very grateful for that. That's why I thank you. By the way, how was your specific thing that you see on the social media page? Or was the experience? And that person will say, "Oh man, this person pay attention to me," and they will follow you, and they will bring more people to follow you. So you do socialize yourself, and you can do that on social media, but it's better than you do that face to face with people. You learn the name, and you are in contact with them, and you talk to them all the time. Okay, now step away from calculator. So this is one of the main brain exercise is calculus. If you use a calculator all the time, actually you atrophy this part of your brain cells, this part of your neuron to stretch themselves to make mental calculus. So you have to use your brain to do addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, and fraction. So use your brain more than calculator. If you're not doing anything that is okay, that is crucial, that you have the 100 accuracy of the result, like in engineering things and mechanical things, that it's a project. You don't want the building to collapse. You don't want these things to do not work. Use your brain to do basic calculus. When you go to the grocery, to the laundry, when you buy something, make the calcul in your mind. Calculate the cost of the thing in your mind. Calculate the percentage in your mind, and use less calculator in a daily basis that you can you can stretch your mind, and you can and strengthen your mind by by memorize numbers. Numbers is the greatest way to memorize things. So when you memorize numbers all the time, your brain is become wealthy. Remember, in the beginning of the world, when mankind used to use tablets, numbers is the base of everything. The video you're watching on YouTube, the algorithm, the base, the code is numbers, is 0 and 1. The code is numbers. The line of the code that the programmer write to make this program available for you, but underneath of the line of program, you can see numbers. The codes are numbers. So it's important that you use numbers. You use your brain to calculate numbers instead of the calculator. Memorize a song. Okay, one of the great things to keep your mind healthy and to train your mind is memorize songs. If you can memorize a song every week, it will be good for you. Not every song is good. Not song that cursing people. Not song that disrespect you. Okay, you buy your car, you get your radio in your car, or you go, okay, you got your TV and stuff, and you turn in your TV, you pay your internet and things like that, and now you listen to a song, and that person who sing the song disrespect you by saying words that you don't use on a daily basis. That word that if you use them, people will go away from you. Not listen to the stop of the song, but listen to kind of song that empower you, that make you feel good. Song that talking about love, harmony, peace. Okay, Turn, song that talking about a life experience, a story about somebody that overcomes something special. This type of song will have a sensory effect on you and will make your brain move faster and become better. So if you want to train your brain effectively, learn and memorize a song that you like, okay, and go on YouTube go on YouTube and looking for the lyrics and write down the lyrics or use your phone, sing when you're driving, sing a song, try to memorize the lyrics. So if you memorize a song every week, actually you enlarge your vocabulary because the songs are stories and they have words and they use the words in different contexts and that brings them different meaning. Actually, when you use a song, you update your vocabulary. This is the 14th part of the training. Expand your vocabulary. Learn 50 words per day. 50 new words. Okay. Try to learn 50 new words per day. If you read a lot, this part you can skip it. Because if you read a lot, by reading, you will you will step on, okay? You will find some new words and you're reading and you will try to find out what is the meaning of this word. Actually, you read something new. But if you're not a reader yet, because you have to become a reader, you have to read a lot, okay? If you don't have time to read, because I believe everybody have time, but some people, they always claim they don't have time. If you don't have time enough, so I want you to take a journal, a newspaper, okay, or a book, okay. You randomly make a circle on 50 word, 50 word on the journal newspaper, 50 word, and then you write down these 50 words and you find out what the meaning they have and you try to memorize them. Expand your vocabulary by learning 50 words per day. Now, if you dream to become successful, that's means your success will bring you in a position of leadership, and your success will put you on the stage that other people will want to hear from you, that will want to learn about your experience. So the 50th exercise that I will give you to train your brain quickly, effectively, is to read out loud for 30 minutes. Okay? You can go on the park, you can stay at home, you can be in any places, you can sit in your car. If you live in an environment you don't have your privacy, you take a book and you read at least 3 pages, okay? Or one chapter, you read loudly. You read the content of the book the same way I'm talking with you. The same way I'm talking with you, that's the way you read words after words, sentence after sentences. Okay? And then that's the way you train yourself to expand. By you doing that, you will expand your vocabulary by learning new words. Actually, you tune you tune the you tune the tone of your voice, and you empower yourself in the art of public speaking. Actually, you make yourself, or you okay, you enhance yourself, okay, you rehearse yourself to the public speaking world. So that's why you have to learn how to read. And if you can read for 30 minutes, read loud. Okay, you reading, you use your voice and you reading loud. you will have an ability to communicate with people quickly and effectively. So I hope that you like this video. I hope, and I know you like this video because you're watching from the beginning to the end. I know because you want to become successful. That's why you decide to apply persistence plus discipline into your life to obtain success, to obtain, okay, wealth that you are looking for, to unlock your desire, to give you the ability to obtain certain things you are looking for in your life. Okay, to make it easy for you. Okay, and to tell you, when I'm doing this live training session, when I ask you for 55 minutes to 1 hour, I follow the rules. That is 55 minutes. I'm about to end this live training session, and I will see you in the next one very soon. But one thing I said, everything I preach, okay, everything I said, everything I put in the videos are actually the thing I do in my life that bring me success. Because what I said is what I'm doing, it's what I said I'm doing, it's what I'm doing. Okay? So I hope you understand that. I hope you follow the principle I share with you in this live training session. I want you to subscribe. Very important to subscribe. And I want you to watch more videos on my booster motivation, because every week every day I post a live training session, and every week I got some video that I record, edit, and some video I edit and record in the studio, so you can learn from them and you can learn from me. So I hope you got a good time with me. Okay, we're about to finish this video, and to show you, when I'm saying learn new words, make some research, a cross training, train your brain, do all these activities, I did them. Okay, so I'm not talking to you in this video because I want to talk to you only. I talk to you in the video to explain you what I do that give me success, and what you can do that will give you success. So I read out loud, and I learn new words, new vocabulary. I prepare myself, make some research, and this is what I deliver to you in 1 hour. This is the training that I said I will give you in 1 hour. This is actually what I gave you. See that? Everything is right down. I was read out loud. You think I was talking to you? I was reading, and I was driving. This is how successful people operate. This is how you will operate if you follow my advice. Okay? This is over for today. I will see you on the next video, my friend. My name is El Josh, aka EG. You are watching my Booster Motivation, the only YouTube channel in the world that provides free live training sessions. True training, not motivational speech only. We give you motivational speech, but we show you what to do to become successful. Okay, everything I said in my videos are actually things I'm doing on a daily basis that bring me success. Success is on your way because you watch this video from the beginning to the end. My friend, I check out on this video. I will see you later on in another video. Thanks a lot for your time. We appreciate that. And we got 1 hour.